tuning in to the Unaffiliated Creators Podcast. I'm your host, kaeveryday. I got Braden with me. He just had a birthday, so I got to start calling him Young Braden. He actually becoming a
young man.
Okay, let's not take it too far. Yeah, he always gonna be my son, but I guess I'm gonna try to stop calling him Young Braden because he did just have a birthday.
But I'm taller than him.
Okay, here we go. Already, we ain't even started the podcast good yet, and we already starting with the jokes. So yes, my son is taller than me. If you want to include his hair, for the audience that's gonna be looking at the video, my son has an extremely large blonde afro. So if you measure from his afro down to his toes, he's probably about 6'4",
6'5".
But if you subtract the afro, he's probably about 5'5". But you know who's counting. But hey, let's give a round of applause for all the afros out there. So y'all know by now what we do, man. So my son challenged me at the beginning of the year because he's the biggest Polo G fan, and he feels that Polo G is the best rapper to ever do it, dead or alive. So we even talking about some of the greats. And he felt no matter what song I picked, that whatever Polo G song he picked, it would be better than whatever song I picked. But he also put a twist on his challenge. He wanted me to have to pick songs from my generation or songs that I grew up on. So that leaves me picking, which I don't have no problem with that because Polo G, no offense to him, I don't know him personally, but it's just hard for me to believe that Polo G is going to be able to stand up to the likes of Biggie, Tupac, Jay-Z, Nas, Jadakiss, 3 Stacks, Eminem. Do I need to keep going or is that enough?
I just got to say we're 2-0 so far against whoever you've been playing. So Polo's obviously winning some.
Okay, so right now, so this will be the third time that we've done this. And yes, my son is technically correct. Polo G won the first 2 times. But again, y'all, I don't want y'all to get swayed by the poll. He's getting all his friends and all his buddies to go in and vote on this stuff. So, you know, he been kind of swaying and voting. But those out there that really understand rap or understand hip-hop and really appreciate lyrics knows that the songs that I've picked are better than the songs you've been picking.
It's cap.
Okay, so without further ado, do you want to explain to the audience what song you picked, why you picked it, or do you just want me to play it because it's just so great?
Last week I told y'all to Pop Out would pop out, and it's kind of one of his more mainstream songs. I think it's like his second, like highest, like listened to songs besides Rap Star. So it's great. Lil TJ's on there. He got a good verse. All I gotta say, it's better than whoever you're about to play.
So I'm glad that you said that. And it's funny. See, my son think he's smart. So if I pick a song that has a feature on it, then he's going to try to clown me and say that I had to pick a song that had somebody else on it because I couldn't find a song with just that person. It took 2 people to be one person, is basically his argument. But now it's okay for him to pick a song that has a feature. But I don't even care because the song that I'm going to play, it's going to be his song. They could have had 4 people. It could have been the Avengers, and my song is still going to be his. So this song is Pop Out?
Yeah, but it's different because Polo actually out-rapped Lil TJ on this. So your people was getting carried by the feature. That's not the case.
Okay, so if anybody missed the podcast episode that he's referring to, the first song I picked when we did this thing is I picked Drake and Future Jumpman, and I would say that both of their verses were kind of equal. I don't think that Future just killed Drake on that song. And to be honest with you, I don't even really know if it's considered a Drake song or a Future song because I think it might have been an album that they did together. So, but anyway, I digress.
Still sucks.
And the song you picked was, do you even remember?
What's it called? Black-Hearted.
Okay, the song that he picked to go against that song was a song called Black-Hearted. And it was not better than Jumpman.
Who won the poll? Who won the poll?
Okay, the 2 guys that Braden let cut him in the lunch line in school
voted.
What
are you talking about?
That they came with it. Thanks for letting me cut the line, Braden. So they came in and voted. They felt they was doing them a solid. So
That's a fake story.
It's cool though. It's cool. So this is Polo G's song titled "Pop Out." Okay.
You can read.
All right, guys. So here we go. I'm about to play "Pop Out." All right.
It's a bar.
I'm glad you said that because that's the only thing he done said right now that's remotely interesting.
You was vibing to it.
No, because the only reason why I'm doing this, and you don't know this because you probably don't ever really be going back and looking at the video part of the podcast. It just looks silly when you like right now. We listening to the song, right? But when you go back and look at the video, it just kind of looks crazy when you just like being totally still. It's like, what are they doing?
Nah, you vibing to it, bro.
So I was trying to move so when the people looking at the video, at least you're like, okay, they into it, But really, I'm just sitting here like, man, when is this song gonna be over? Is there anything else you want to add before I play the rest of it?
That beat is fire so far.
The
good
beat
first verse,
is
good hook.
The beat is fire. Okay, you mean fire like we need to burn it down to the ground and start over? Or you mean fire like it's hot?
Hotter than whatever you're about to play.
We spit hot fire! All right, here we go.
That's a 40s reference right there. Oh.
Hey, watch your mouth. You better respect how you talk about Dylan.
Who?
The 5 best rappers. Dylan.
I seen that.
All right, man, here we go.
Like, that was just, like, so inspirational. Like, Polo G, it's just so glorious. Like.
So you felt the Lil TJ's verse was better than Polo G's verse on this particular song?
I like this flow, but I like Polo's verse better.
So the only thing that sounded better, which when you set the bar so low, it don't take much to get over it, but just the melodic sound of his voice sounded better than Polo's. Polo's voice, I don't know. I mean, you probably don't even care about some of this, but his voice is kind of boring. Like, there's nothing about his voice that's like, yo, that was...
You were talking about other grown men's voices right now.
Well, you got to understand, I do music and I'm a singer, so when it comes to music, there's a lot of other things that you have to consider when you're trying to make a good song. Like, there's a lot of theatrics and, like, making, like, the emotion has to come through in your voice and the way you just, like, your enunciation, the way you accent, all that stuff. Polo was just like...
But he was spitting bars, though.
Look, let me find the sound effect of how I felt when I was listening to it. This is what I felt like. They should have kept sampling that sound right there. No matter if I got a better one, it should have been more like this. It should have been that sound as the jam was going on. But
the sound's probably more fire than whatever you're about to play. So
okay, so I'm gonna issue a challenge because the song was kind of, I'm gonna be honest with you, the song was kind of, and this is probably, you said this is probably one of his most popular, most streamed, views, clicks, likes, shares, retweets, all that stuff, all the metrics, all the algorithm stuff. I would issue a challenge to these rappers. If you couldn't talk about how much money you making, iced out chains, what car I'm driving, girls, or how many dudes you done killed, what could they talk about?
What else are you supposed to talk about?
So they're very limited in what they can talk about. And every song pretty much sounds the same. I can, matter of fact, from here on out, every Polo G song you play, I can start it out by saying, in this song, he's probably gonna talk about money, drugs, cars, chains, or killing somebody.
Bro, because you listened to the song before.
Maybe not in that order. No, I haven't even heard most of his songs. I'm just telling you that because he doesn't have a broad vocabulary, or I don't even want to say life experiences, because I know he's young, but he's experienced a lot because from where he come from and the area that he grew up in and where he lives, I know he probably done seen a lot of stuff. And you can do the whole thing. Yeah, he just rapping about what he done seen or what he experienced. But at this point, man, can you rap about, lie to me? If you ain't never been on a golf course, can you at least rap about something else? Like, can you rap about going on a vacation where you done seen the mountains before?
That's not going to be fire, bro. Who wants to listen about going to the mountains and playing golf?
I'm just using it as an example. What I'm saying is, at some point, we should get tired of every song sounding the same because every song is talking about the same subject matter. I just named you everything that he's gonna talk about.
Bro, you said he has a limited vocabulary. He said animosity in that song. I don't even know what that means.
Don't ever tell anybody that you don't know what that means. No.
What is animosity?
Hey guys, I gotta let everybody know too. My son is a straight A student, so I don't know if the school system has failed him or if I failed him as a parent. But
Yo, nobody who's watching this is gonna know what animosity means. Like dictionary definition.
everybody's gonna know except you.
Why don't you tell me then? What is animosity?
I'll tell you when we get off this
Okay.
podcast. All right, so the song that I picked, I mean, like I said, I could have picked pretty much anything. Like I said, when you set the bar so low, when you in the basement, you can only go up from there. So
You're 0-2.
he's not making this challenge very hard for me. But the reason why I picked this song because I went on a walk the other day, and this is one of the songs that came across my playlist or whatever, and I was like, oh yeah, okay. So the song that I'm gonna pick today is by Kanye West. I guess I can still call him Kanye West. Like, I think he just came out with something. So he just wanted everybody now to just call him Ye. So
He's doing the most.
So I don't know if it's disrespectful to call him Kanye West when the man has told everybody that now he's only going to go by Ye. But anyway, he was Kanye West when this song came out. So the name of the song is called "Can't Tell Me Nothing" by Kanye West. You ready for this?
It's gonna be it's Kanye, so it's gonna be all right.
Now, I will say that I know you're not going to really appreciate the song and you're going to automatically think that it sucks because in this song, he's not going to tell you how many people he killed. It ain't murder, death, kill. I don't even think he talk a lot about like how many cars. I don't even think he mentioned or referenced cars. Or he do say something about let up them suicide doors, but even that's kind of more lyrical than just naming whatever kind of car you're talking about. Anyway. This is Kanye West, Can't Tell Me Nothing.
It's gonna be all right, but it's not gonna be better than Polo.
Are you done shifting your mic around?
My fault.
Oh, yeah. I ain't one of the Cosbys. I ain't go to Hill, man. What? Okay, so I'm gonna break. So I don't even know if you really understood what he was just saying at the beginning of this song. So he was actually talking about buying the designer, more Louis V. But look how he did it in a creative way. Instead of just naming, oh, I got all this stuff, he basically saying he felt the pressure to have to buy all those things to try to keep up with the, like he's trying to paint this image. Oh, you got to have all this stuff. But he did it in a creative way, not just, yo, I'm just going to pop out. I got to have a new Lamborghini. Like, man, come on, that's kind of corny.
Yo, this isn't hot, bro.
What? Look, I bought more Louis V. My mama couldn't get through to me. Because what he's saying is your parents are always going to tell you, yo, man, you being reckless with your money. You need to save your money. Why are you buying all this stuff? But he felt the need to have to keep buying all that stuff to keep portraying that image that everybody thinks rappers have to have when they're successful. That's what he's talking about.
That's not responsible.
That's way more creative than kill, 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 murder, murder, murder.
I don't think Polo G's ever said that one before.
Come on, man. All right, man. Let's get into it, man.
That was all right. Is that the end?
I just want to let you know, that's only half of the song.
Bro, why is it still going?
And he didn't crush Polo. I stopped it because I'm like, do I even need to play the rest of the song?
You don't. It was like, I mean, it was all right, but it wasn't better than Polo, though, but it was all right.
Wait till I get my money right, then you can't tell me nothing right? Dog.
I pop it at your party, I'm with the gang.
You laughing because you know that? Okay, after hearing it, you know that sounds silly. You know that sounds silly, right?
No. Bands in HD.
He recorded this song.
Blu-ray.
I know this song got to be at least 10 years old. And this ain't still fire. Like, you hear this right now, you still like, oh, that ain't crazy.
Yeah, the one part at the beginning and then the middle part, but like if you hear Papa on the radio, like it like changes your whole mood. Like he just like Polo G the way he just talks to the beats, he's so glorious. Like
my son tried, so y'all can't see his face, but he tried so hard not to laugh because he know what he's saying is so ridiculous that he about to laugh at himself. So there's a lot of facets of this song. Like if you broke it down into different parts, it's way better than Polo. So the beat way better. The sample, so the beat way better. the lyrics way better. And then how you probably don't even know this going on in the song. He got Young Jeezy voice in the song. Yeah, I'm serious. That's another rapper's voice.
I didn't even hear that in the song. It was just so bad. It was like
maybe I need to keep playing it, but
this headset is like a knife, like piercing through my ears right now. It's kind of crazy.
So this is only half of the song. Do I really need to play the rest?
Nah, it's torture. I don't want to hear it.
So you really think
I'd rather listen to Carnival?
I mean, I know you the biggest Polo G fan, and I get it, man. I mean, I don't really know why you're the biggest Polo G fan, but hey, man, everybody's a fan of somebody.
Because he's glorious. Like, when he speaks, it's like poetry. Like, he's just so shifty in the way he just speaks, you feel me?
Right.
Like, the way his dreads move is so bouncy.
Like the young kids say, that was a glaze. Are you glaze?
How is that glaze? He's just...
You're saying that a man's hair is bouncy. That's
just
like
so
the
bouncy.
ultimate. That's the ultimate. Please stop.
Just the way he moves is bouncy.
Please stop. So out of the whole song, the only line that you even, and we both agreed on the line, because I ain't a hater. I mean, if it's a hot line, it's a hot line. The only line he said in that whole song was the part about balling like I'm on the cover of 2K.
Bar. Better, like that's
one bar in a whole song makes it hot?
This is better. This is better.
You talking. Yo. I'm starting to look, I'm looking into the camera. I'm starting to think that my son doing drugs. I'm serious. Like, you gotta be high or something.
Is glorious, bro. Like, when you look up the definition of the dictionary, gloriousness, it just has a picture of Polo G under it. Taurus Tremaine Bartlett, who was born on January 6th, my glorious king. Nothing I heard right there was good, but I just heard the dude's voice that he was talking about, whatever rapper was in the back. That just made the song so much worse. And it was already like here, now it's under the bed. Like, this is bad.
First of all, put some respect on his name. It's Young Jeezy, a.k.a. the Snowman.
The Snowman.
See, you too young, so you don't understand. See, you can't talk about things that you don't understand.
Like, you can't be a good rapper and your name is the Snowman.
That was just a nickname. His name was Young Jeezy.
Young Jeezy. That is dope.
Matter of fact, you know what? Since you're not paying no respect on Young Jeezy, the next song that I'm going to pick is probably one of his biggest hits, one of the songs he's known for. Make the whole crowd go crazy.
Whack.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you with some of that doom, 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 doom. When people hear that, they know what it is. Guess who's Bazak?
Yo, I can make my own song. It'd be better than whatever Fuchsia says. Young Jeezy the Snowman. Has anyone ever heard of him?
So I'm gonna be honest. I think this is where the disconnect comes. And I heard a guy on YouTube talking about this, and I've heard other, kids that's around your age say the same thing. And this is where the disconnect comes between like your generation and my generation. In my generation, you actually had to rap. You actually had to be talented. You actually did have to spit bars. Now, kids are not concerned about how good you can rap, lyrics, any of that. Everything is just a vibe. So as long as it gives them some kind of feeling, it puts them in some kind of mood. The dude could be rapping about taking a dump. I mean, but as long as he like, yo, but did you hear how he was, did you just hear the vibe? Did you just hear how he was, riding the track or whatever? Half of these dudes, you can't even understand what they be saying. But it don't even matter because it's a vibe.
If it's a good song, it's a good song. And if it's
how can a song be good if you can't even... All right, man, I know this is probably going to offend some people out there, but maybe I'm just showing my age. This is two things you can never get me to understand. How can a song be good, or how can you consider a song to be hot if, one, you can't understand what the person is saying and the person is not rapping on beat?
I mean, in every single Polo song, you can understand what he's saying every time. And I don't even know if he's rhyming on beat.
This is one of them cases I would have wished that I couldn't have heard or understood what he was saying, because he just... I pop out at your party. I'm with the, what'd he say?
I'm with the gang.
I'm with the gang.
It's going to be a robbery, so tuck your chain.
Exactly. I'm going to kill everybody, so tuck your chain.
He didn't say that.
Like, come on, dude. Like,
are you mad that you're going to lose again?
I get it, man. He from Chicago, the murder capital of the world. But you know what's so ironic about the whole I'm from Chicago? Guess who else from Chicago?
Kanye West. Nobody cares.
Wow. So he's also from Chicago, but guess what? He actually is creative in his lyrics where he don't have to just keep talking about how many people he killed. Matter of fact, I don't think Kanye has ever said anything in any of his songs about killing somebody.
Yeah.
He rapped about wearing pink polos. He made wearing pink polo shirts cool.
That is a Polo G reference.
He rapped about wearing blazers and walking around wearing backpacks and stuff like that. He made that cool.
But he's not cool. I can respect Kanye West because in his most recent song, he said he's the new Jesus. So everything he says, just gotta take that out of my ear.
Hey, look. Now, I don't condone that now. That's a whole nother conversation. But for the purposes of this argument and these two songs, this song...
I'm giving it a pop out.
This song is way better than that song.
We know who the best Chicago rapper is.
Kanye West.
No.
All right. So for people that really listen to lyrics, listen to hip-hop, and understand and respect the game, I'm about to name you a handful of artists that people will put before Polo G. Don't talk about how many songs he had streamed, albums sell, all that. Yeah, I'm talking about strictly lyrics and heat.
Well, I was going to say Polo G is the only rapper ever to have all of his songs certified platinum and to hit #1 on the Billboard charts.
I just said, right, this conversation that we about to have ain't got nothing to do with album sales. We don't care about that. We're talking about lyrics and who's the hottest. Kanye West is going to be considered #1 by most people as far as, okay, so you got Kanye, Common.
Who in the world is that? Wait, are these Chicago rappers?
I'm looking directly, and I'm looking directly into this camera because I want people to see how disgusted my face looks.
Who is Comma?
I said Common.
Like the punctuation?
Yes, his name used to be Common Sense, and then he shortened it to just Common. You know what? You know what? Now, see, now I got another homework assignment. So now one of the songs I'm gonna have to play in this thing is I'm gonna have to play a Common song so you can be like, okay, I see what's going on.
Like the break in between sentences?
Not comma, common. Like this is commonplace.
Gray rarity living in Fortnite.
COMMON. He's gonna be considered the most people to be #2.
No.
And then some people would probably put Twister.
Who? That's a game that you play.
I didn't say Twister.
Red Foot Red? Right Foot Red?
I said Twister. Twister.
That's the dumbest thing.
People gonna put him in there probably before you get to Polo G.
No.
And I'm pretty sure, and Chance the Rapper. People gonna put Chance the Rapper when it comes to just lyrics?
Bro.
Chance the Rapper.
He is so whack. Like, I forgot what song it was, but he's not good. Like, he's not good.
You don't want no problems with me. Hey.
Was that fire? Like, he said nothing in the...
Man, you know that song. Don't be like that. So,
the vibes.
All of those rappers... Oh, I'll tell you somebody else that's from Chicago. It's a female. The Brat.
Who?
Yo.
Who are these people?
Yo, the Brat spit. She spit hotter than Polo. I'm being serious.
Who is these people, bro?
The Brat.
You're just naming stuff. You said
she had a song called Funkdafied. So Funkdafied.
No.
Yo, the Brat. The Brat is hotter than Polo G.
You were just making stuff up.
You need to put some respect on the Brat. Look into that camera right now and apologize to the people. Tell them you sorry.
Sorry that I have no clue who this person is. He's creating people. He said Twister, Brat. Who are these people?
Don't worry. After this podcast is over, we're going to go in the other room and I'm going to give you a quick hip-hop lesson.
Never listening to Brat in my life.
So again, people, I'm just going to go ahead and say my son's probably going to win this poll this week because he going to get, again, the little Timmy and little Johnny. They be cutting them in line in the cafeteria. They going to come on and they going to vote. And they going to get all their little friends to vote. So, when I go and look at the poll, it's going to look like this Polo G song beat Kanye West. But for people out there that really know hip-hop, to really know what's going on out here, they have a brain and have a good set of ears, they gonna know that this Kanye song is way better.
People know that Pop Out is better than whatever he just played. The poll gonna show it. The people know it.
All right, man. I ain't got nothing else, man. Y'all be good and stay safe.